So the film begins in a freezed region where a party was happening in an inn. There we are shown an administration official, a few specialists of an organization called MI6, where behind him. We needed to get him. As a matter of fact, that official had some restricted data about their organization. MI6 specialist, in which one specialist name is Parker. Alongside his female specialist, he come to get that administration official in that party. Here there is one more young lady in their group, whose name is Stone. She is a major programmer in their organization. Presently, Stone takes the director's telephone at the party. Furthermore, places her representative's name in the party, by which she could now come to the party. Then at the point a few mystic recording of the US government on the screen began to play. Everybody began watching there. Then their Parker's representative attempts to get that administration official. She needed to give him an obvious infusion. In any case, the gatekeepers of that official came there. Presently, Parker took off with the administration official. Holly Stone and other female specialists likewise pursued them. However, at the point Stone held there, she takes out her AirPods and begins conversation with a specialist who planned to tell her the way. Where Parker took that administration official, the specialist who was conversing with Stone, he could bear nearing a supercomputer and see Stone. Furthermore, could likewise educate her concerning the things around Stone. This supercomputer was savvy to the point that it kept very one of the information of the world with it. It could likewise tell everybody's data as a matter of fact. This as well as it can tell what's to come, what can occur in the approaching time. As a matter of fact, Stone was likewise a specialist in another organization. Furthermore, she additionally worked with MI6, and that implies that MI6 individuals had close to zero insight into the genuine type of Stone, that she is with another person other than us. Presently, the specialist with whom Stone was talking, he shows her a parachute, with the assistance of which Stone arrives at there, where Parker took that administration official. There were likewise a few origins whose Stone contents fearlessly. At the point when her other MI6 group comes, at the point that administration official had ended his life by eating poison. Presently, they all arrive at their office, where Stone informs the manager concerning the programmer's young lady, who had played a mysterious video in the inn. Stone says that she has whatever data about which we ought to be aware. Be that as it may, her manager declines. What's more, request to focus on your work. In any case, presently Stone Parker. Furthermore, the remainder of the group hit up a loading to party, where they discuss a similar programmer young lady. Here Stone's colleagues said, perhaps that programmer young lady is working in the group of these specialities. She is engaged with the people who are against us. In any case, these individuals did not have the foggiest idea about that Stone was additionally working with the group. Presently, the following morning, Stone goes to her other office, whose organization name was Sanction Organization. Here Stone meets her other colleagues. There was additionally the manager of the contract organization. Every one of them was additionally discussing a similar programmer young lady, since she definitely knew every one of their mysteries. An aided Stone, here a specialist, tells her that the name of programmer young lady is Kea. What's more, she lives in India. So a short man, who is a specialist, had genuine PC hacking from him. But that as it may, presently they don't converse with one another. This data that specialists get from his supreme computer, that is named Heart, according to presently the supervisor of the contract organization, that we will send all the data of Kea to MI6, after which if Stone get her. Yet this plan had some issues for Stone. Yet Stone's chief and specialist both advise Stone to trust the PC. The following morning, a specialist of MI6 calls Stone and tells her that tomorrow first thing we need to go to Germany, since we have some data about Kea, for example, the programmer young lady. So presently, furthermore, there are two different matters leave from Germany. At the point when they arrived at there. What's more, we are moving and having a good time in the inn. Then a few thugs come there. We went after them. On account of that assault, Parker was additionally congested. His other two specialists began revealing those thugs. Then at the point, Stone discusses to the specialist of her sanctioned group on the call. With the goal that she can tell him the method for being saved by the Superman-made intelligence species. According to that specialist, see you live. Any other way you will likewise be killed. You cannot reveal these individuals. In any case, Stone would have rather not left her MI6 group in such peril. So presently she content with these Polygians. She was beating those thoughts in an extraordinary manner. At the point when her other specialist sees Stone battling like this, she is Amjad. Since Stone was only a programmer in their eyes, this was the initial time they saw her battling like this. Presently the four demonstration a track and depart from the point. Stone, who was driving the truck, she saved her group well in it and brought them. These four arrived at a protected spot, where Stone female specialist says, "Who are you?" Stone, "I have seen you like this interestingly. You should inform us concerning your world." Stone had no alternate way. So presently she let them know her reality, that I likewise work for sanctioned organization. Then at the point Parker takes out weapon there. That's more kills his other two specialists. Seeing this, Stone was expectationally astonished and terrified. She asked Parker, "For what reason did you do this?" Then at the point we come to know that Parker and Kea, i.e. the programmer and the young lady, are both together. The two of them needed to get the supercomputer hard. Parker tells Stone that you ought to take your choices as per the supercomputer, not by your own will. Assuming your organization representative advised you to take off from the here, why didn't you take off from that point? Furthermore, for that reason did you save these two? Saying this, he goes after Stone. Furthermore, gives her incapacitating medication. Because of this, Stone couldn't move her hands and feet. Yet he doesn't kill her, since he needs to know the area of the heart. What's more, the public authority official we found initially, he was additionally killed by Parker. He tells her that at the point when I got some information about the area of the heart, he didn't tell me no anything. Presently, he puts a tracker gadget with Stone, so that at whatever point individuals of Stone's group come here to save her, he will be aware of the heart where it is, since the heart was in fact planned by the contract organization. There was a gadget with it, which could be joined to the PC. Also figure out the information of the interworld. What's more, the person who controls the heart, he had some control over the interworld. That is the reason Parker was after the heart. Sooner or later, the contract group comes and saves Stone and takes her with them. There they figure out that somebody had hacked their PCs. In any case, sooner or later, the contract's representative had likewise fixed them. Stone was likewise relieved. In illicit drug use had died down from her. What Parker had placed in her, a specialist lets them know that somebody hacked our frameworks, with the goal that they could arrive at the heart. Be that as it may, presently it is totally protected. It is kept in storage, which is the state of an inflatable, which is protected at a level of 40,000 feet from our territory. Also presently it is going to South Africa. The supervisor of the organization tells Stone that I can't give you the work now. You really want rest. What's more, you didn't work as per our agreement. If not, your group MI6 specialist would have been arrived today. What's more, she likewise says that you have been working the Parker for such a long time. You didn't actually knowledge how he is. You didn't understand his reality. Stone was additionally irate. That is the reason she tossed her car there at left. At the point when Stone was going to the transport, she gets a call from Kea, who tells her, "Wow, your group shouldn't eliminate you from the gig." The sanctioned supervisor meets her other group. They tell her that when we were making her artificial intelligence, Parker was likewise remembered for our group. Furthermore, when the contract organization dropped a bomb at one spot where there was a fearmonger, Parker was additionally present around then. He was harmed in light of the blast. So perhaps this is the explanation that Parker is getting back at the sanction. Also presently he will inhale harmony in the wake of cheering up. After this, we are shown Kea and Parker together, where Kea was telling Parker that we shouldn't have killed those MI6 specialists. This was excluded from our agreement. After this, presently these two were going to the area of heart. Then again, Stone additionally hacked the CCTV cameras, from which she additionally looked into Kea. On the opposite side, Kea and Parker arrived at that expanded storage, in which Hartman made intelligence was. They hopped into it. Then Stone likewise arrived here with the assistance of a parachute. Be that as it may, Stone got late. Before this, Stone could stop the burglary of her. Kea took it and put her biometric inside it. What's more, presently just Kea could run hard. She additionally got the hard gadget. Outside, Stone and Parker are battling, where Parker was attempting to push Stone down. In any case, Stone hangs with help. Presently, Parker planned to sit in his helicopter with Kea. In any case, Kea was hanging with a rope. Then Stone got that rope with which Kea was hanging. She then at the point cuts that rope as well. With the assistance of a parachute, these two currently fall in the desert region. Here Kea tells Stone that I have learned instruction to kill individual from a specialist. In any case, he killed my mother and father for his advantage. He is extremely terrible. An individual who does every one of some unexpected things on the planet. I simply needed to take the heart and bring all the deeds of that man before the world. Furthermore, that is reason I was supporting Parker. In any case, my motivation in this work was not to kill individuals. She additionally advised her that Parker needs to take that heart. Furthermore, finish the sanction. Yet Stone still heard that no, he misunderstood, told you. He would rather not control the contract, yet the interword. That is the reason he is after the heart. There a lady comes who takes them from her vehicle. Her Stone places a GPS beacon in Kea's garments. Then a man, a Parker, come on the way. He kills the lady in whose vehicle these two were sitting. Also a different man went after Stone. She hopped into the water to get away from them. Then a contract part came and saved her. Stone presently tells her contract supervisor about that where is she, since she had placed the tracker in the garments. Presently the sanction supervisor had arranged his mystery group, so he could get Parker and Kea. Then again Kea and Parker were enacting the heart. When the heart gadget beings, every one of the pieces there starts. Presently with the assistance of Kea's heart, she gets all the data about the man who had killed his mother and father. After this, Parker takes a gender at the contract group. Furthermore, ruins the lab from the where individuals were coming. Due to this, everybody is killed. Kea gives this and says that what you are doing is obvious. Parker says that this is basically on the right track. We need to complete the contract group. He utilized his powers to kill individuals for no great explanation. Likewise, presently with the assistance of the heart, he shoots the sanctioning group in his office. Presently, they had just a single hour of oxygen left with which he could relax. Seeing Parker doing this, Kea comprehended that he was likewise killing blameless individuals. In the wake of knowing this, Kea sharply introduced the infection in the whole framework. And afterwards, she considers Stone and says that she knows that you had introduced the GPS beacon in the garments. So we should use some unexpected areas, which was only an agreement to kill your group. Presently, I am sending you to right area. Since I realized that Parker is off base, we should come here so we can save the heart. By the contract group arrived at the mystery place, where Kea had let them know about some unexpected location. There is a strong blast wherein every group is killed. Stone beginnings going to Kea's right area. Kea likewise shoot every one of the frameworks for some time. Parker grabs that this work has been finished by Kea. That is the reason he being searching for her to great extent. Their Eastern supervisor tells her that Parker has detained us with the assistance of the heart. We have a deficiency of oxygen. Stone, having confidence in Kea's words, arrives at the spot. There she says that Parker additionally got Kea. Since he had figured out everything about Kea, he advised her to enact the heart. However, at the point Stone comes before them, she takes a firearm on him. Parker took a firearm on Kea. What's more, he advises Stone to put the weapon down. He tells Stone that I have worked for my entire life for my country. What's more, eventually I got just treasury, practically from the contract. That is the reason I will take the heart under my influence. What's more, assume control over everything. Stone hears everything. Furthermore, says that you are additionally similar to the contract. When you get the heart, you likewise began killing honest individuals. Then at the point, Kea moves away for Parker and gets an afterthought. What's more, presently Stone and Parker were battling. Parker had gotten Stone. Then Kea tosses a weapon at Stone. Talking which Stone talks shoots at Parker. Parker was going to kick the bucket in light of the projectile. What's more, he tells Stone, wholly passing on that I have come to get payback. Saying this, he beats the dust. What's more, his work is finished. Stone calls her chief. She had taken the heart under the influence. That is the reason she opened the entryway, with which everybody's life was saved. The heart again goes under the control of the sanction. Presently, we see this scenes following a month, where Stone goes to the place of MI6 specialist, also the people who kick the bucket. She gives gift to their kids. After this, she meets Kea, who is in prison. She likewise advises Kea to join the contract. She gives him a Joker card. Following a couple of days, Stone and Kea are displayed on a mission, where Stone's representative friend was additionally with them. They were giggling and conversing with one another. Also conclude that the three of us will constantly go on a mission collectively to stop evil. What's more, who is this? The story of the film closes here.